Hello children, today you will study the fifth chapter of 6th standard, that is the culture of the Vedic age. In this lesson, the Vedas are introduced. Then you will learn about the differences between the Pre-Vedic period and the Post-Vedic period. Then you will learn about the political institution and then the great epics of India. A new culture came into existence in India with the arrival of the Aryan race. The Aryan race originally emerged in Central Asia. This is known to be the Vedic culture, which started in the plains of the river Saraswati and later in the plains of the river Ganga. What do you mean by Veda? Veda means knowledge. There are 4 Vedas. They are Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda and Atharvana Veda. Among these 4 Vedas, Rig Veda is the oldest and ancient one. These Vedas were in Sanskrit language. Vedas were in oral form. We already came to know that Vedic culture appeared in the plains of the river Saraswati and the river Gagar Akra, which disappeared in the Thar desert of Rajasthan, and Almond river of Afghanistan were believed to be the ancient river Saraswati. Yes, children, now we know the 4 Vedas, isn't it? Among these 4 Vedas, the Rig Veda is the oldest one, I said. The Rig Vedic period is called as the Pre-Vedic period, and the 3 Vedas such as Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, Atharvana Veda period is called as the Post-Vedic period. Now we will study about the Pre-Vedic period. How was the life of the people during the Pre-Vedic period? So their social life. We'll come to know about the social life. Family was the basic unit and father was the head of the family. Joint family system was in practice. The prisoners of war were the slaves and they were called as dasas and dasyus. Soma and Sura were the liquors Aryan knew and they were using. About women during this pre-Vedic period, the women held respectable position in the society. They could participate in the political activities. Widow remarriage was in practice. Then women also got chance to study Vedas. Child marriage and sati system was not prevalent or not in practice. During this Rig-Vedic period or Pre-Vedic period, women scholars were leading in the society. They were Gosha, Apala, Lopamudra and Indrani, Vishwavara, etc. So we can definitely say that women held a respectable position in the society. Now we will learn the economic changes of the people. The people engaged in agriculture and animal rearing. They grew variety of cereals, used barley, rice, fish and meat, used metals. Many people engaged in weaving of cotton and wool. Some were carpenters and some were blacksmiths. They practiced priesthood and medicine and they had a chance to select their own profession. Now we will study about their political life. Rajan was the chief of the Aryans, but he was not a dictator and the power was not hereditary. The political institutions such as Sabha, Samiti and Vidatas played a major role in the administration. The king was the judge and he is to deal with the complaints or verdicts after having a discussion with the elders of his court. The king had the all-round duties to look after the welfare of the people and safeguard the wealth and give protection to the people of his kingdom. Now let us go through their religious life. They worshipped gods like Indra, Surya, Soma, Varuna, Mitra, then Yama, Ashwini, etc. And they performed rituals of yajnas and yagas. I hope you understood the life of the people during the pre-Vedic period. Now let us learn about the life of the people during the post-Vedic period. They had great changes in their lifestyle. They migrated to the plains of Ganga, Yamuna and Sindhu and so on. Now we will learn their political changes. King became more powerful. Position of the political institution called Vidatta was completely diminished. Even Sabha and Samiti lost their importance. Kingship became hereditary and they performed rituals like Ashwamedha Yaga and Rajasuya Yaga. Next point is about social changes. Gotra system started during this period. 4 ashramas started. They were Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. Position of the women lowered and they were kept away from the political institutions and deprived of education. 4 varnas came into existence during this period. They were Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Shudras and Vaishyas. Child marriage and sati system started. Last point is about the religious life of the post-Vedic period. Religious life became complicated. Yajna yagas were done frequently, offering milk, cereals, etc. to the fire. During these rituals, this led to the shortage of food. They considered Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva were their major gods. Finally, we conclude this lesson with 2 great epics during these Vedic periods. First great epic is Ramayana, which was written by Valmiki, and the second one is Mahabharata, was written by Vyasa. These 2 epics guided the life and the art of Indian life during these periods. Good luck. Thank you.